the first month.
Yeah, you
I
did?
called and your assistant told me, well, if it don't get any worse, I didn't have to come in.
Okay, well, that might be as well related. First, I would like to ask you both permission to use this video for educational purpose on the internet.
No problem.
Now, first of all, how are you doing?
Good.
Well, and that's great. You got actually quite a significant surgery. You got a 2-level fusion. What, about 4 months, 5 months ago?
Yep,
Yeah, 4 months.
What were your symptoms before the surgery?
I couldn't work do anything. His leg hurt so bad. It was
But that's gone.
That's gone.
When did you notice that's gone?
Right away.
Right away. How long did you stay in the hospital?
One night.
One night. Well, one of the danger of my surgery is that patient feels so good so fast, they want to go live their life. And I think that's happened with you.
Well, I can't sit still.
I know. And you know, so what kind of activity do you think you're doing? Like you talked about motorcycling and so on. And fall, obviously, that's
Wow.
bad. What else?
I just do stuff in my shop, like I built some, what did I build? Trellis.
Birdhouses? Oh.
In a birdhouse.
What did you build?
A trellis.
Birdhouses.
Birdhouses,
But-
okay.
I've just been doing
Yeah.
tinkering stuff.
But tell me
Yeah.
what you did to cause your problem.
No.
No, this is important for my other patient who listen to that to know you're going to save them a lot of trouble by
Yeah, you gotta listen. That's for
yeah.
dang sure.
So I bet whatever it was lots of bending, twisting, lifting,
Oh, yeah.
And too
And-
heavy.
and too heavy. Okay,
Yeah,
and
'cause it didn't-
motorcycling.
It didn't hurt to pick anything up. That was
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
never had any problem.
But that's that. And but you see, we asked the patient to come and see us just about this time frame, and you're good. You came and we are seeing you because I'm going to show what's happening. You have the bottom screws are somewhat loose.
That's what she told me last time I was here.
Yeah,
They
and
weren't somewhat. I mean, they were
now it
just-
is a little more loose now. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
what that means is that now that we know about that, we have to, based on that, just do a little less of bending, twisting, lifting, learn from physical therapy how to do daily activity without making those screws more loose. So we caught you just before you fall off the cliff.
That's good.
Okay, so
Do that.
you're still doing great. Your pain is what? How bad is your pain right now?
Right now I don't have any. It's
Okay.
just when I walk from there down
Yeah.
to then back from the X-ray, it starts hurting.
But then that's meaning that your body's starting going the wrong direction. So that is why it's good thing to come and keep your appointment and come and see us. So when we know this, then you know what to do or what not to do next. Okay.
Yeah.
I keep doing my physical therapy then.
Well, on the physical therapy, you learn what to do, what not to do, how to do
Yep.
certain things, and but more importantly, you just have to. Good news for you, bone is a living thing. It can grow around the screw again,
Yep.
as long as you don't go on trampoline and start behaving like you're 20 years old again.
I do that one where I lay on my floor and you suck your stomach in. That
Uh-huh.
one, if I start hurting, I could do that and it's good for
Yeah. But see, better than that is avoiding things that cause the
Yep,
pain,
yep.
because those are the things that make the screw loose. Now, screw is okay. Your bone around the screw is that what's actually eroding,
Problem.
like putting a screw in a drywall and then yanking on
Yeah,
it. There's a gap
screws.
between the screw and the bone.
And he's worked with drywall. So.
Until you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Okay.
I just,
So-
I know what's my problem. I did it not being naive enough.
Well, no, but
Because he said, I feel good. I said, he told you it's going to take 8 months to a year.
Yes,
You need to
yes.
behave.
well, the good news for you is we can catch up with it and reverse the process.
That's
Okay.
great.
As long as you listen to her. I know she's going to look over your shoulder now.
I quit because he wasn't listening. Now I have to start all over again?
You have to start all over.
She needs a stick.
Yeah. Or just talk to you.
Yeah.
I think talking we can listen to. Well, any other question for me but overall surgery worked.
Oh, I have no pain in this leg.
Yeah.
That was so bad I couldn't do anything.
How long did you have that pain before the
2 or
surgery?
3 years.
So and then we did the surgery, it was just like that. It was gone.
Well, that injection you gave me really helped, but you said that was just a fixer or whatever you call
Yeah,
it.
the injection numbs up the nerve so you
Yeah.
don't feel the pain.
Don't
But
feel the pain, yeah.
yeah, but the surgery fixed it.
Yep.
Well, then I'm going to see you in 4 months. We are going to look at that. We are going to just do a little less demanding work, and then your bone will catch up. Okay.
So-
Well, thank you.
No motorcycling then, right?
Well, yeah, that I really love that you asked that question.
Yeah, I
What
want
is-
him to hear it,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. What is the answer to that?
Stay off of it.
Yeah. Except if you want, except that that if we get additional films in the future, we see the bone is growing. Now, as a neurosurgeon, even if you never had surgery, even if you have 20 years old, I never recommend motorcycling.
Yeah.
I've seen too many bad things.
Oh, yeah.
And that's, as a matter of fact, that's one of the things that no neurosurgeon ever
Yeah.
recommend to you. But in your situation, is actually going to pull out the screws. Those vibration is going to pull out the screws.
So he shouldn't be
Have
riding
fun.
lawnmowers then either.
Anything that shakes you.
Yeah.
Anything that shakes you.
And should he be wearing his brace more?
Well, especially when he goes on
Others.
car rides and things that shakes you and so on.
Oh, and
Yeah,
car
she knows
rides.
all. She's just repeating.
When the
it's all
body
rhetorical.
vibrates.
I was
Yeah,
wearing it all the time, but it started hurting so bad they took it
yeah,
off.
yeah.
I don't know what, it must have been pushing on something here and then it would hurt.
Oh, yeah, or start hurting independently from that, and it just there was the. Now, generally, we don't want you to wear it all the time, but it just. Some people come and tell me, I hate that brace. It doesn't let me do this. It doesn't let me do that.
It didn't
That's
bother
true.
me.
And if I do this and that, the brace push against me, causing more pain.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
then
what-
the brace is doing its job.
yeah.
That was,
Yeah.
I need
If you try to,
suspenders, though.
yeah, no, if you try to bend with that brace, it will push on places
yeah.
and cause pain.
Oh.
Then it's doing its job because it want to prevent you of bending and twisting. Okay.
That's
So
good.
well,
That's why it hurt.
we will catch up. Okay, don't worry, we'll catch up. We caught it right time. Okay. Well,
Oh.
thank you.
That's good news to hear that we
Yes.
can